hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, he's here on my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the San Diego Padres. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
In my own class, no private school. I started taking L's with that amazing grace, but I'd rather take that than advice from you. Who's kidding? Which one of y'all are ready to put in that work? Yeah, buddy, stop playing. You ain't never been able to put a bit of your effort in that hurt. Been ready, I'm waiting. Just a minute ago, you had a different tone in my hand. Heavy is the head that wears that crown. Had a few friends, but where they at now?
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. And that one is downstairs. And we are underway. That hit him.
That got him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off tonight
now
for
the number
Cincinnati,
2 hitter,
the first baseman,
looking for his
49.
first big league hit right here. Just missed. Darvish with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Friedl aboard here at first with nobody out.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Next pitch misses, and the count now 2-0. The Reds would get a big boost from a win in this one, so close to the end of the season.
Not much time left in the season now, Boog, and it can be hard to recover mentally when you lose games you should win. They need to limit the mistakes and fight for every run.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
First and second, no outs. Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. Tons of pop. Right now he's 3rd in the National League in homers. And a curve is down and in. First and second, no outs here in the second game of the series. And a base hit on the line. Fires to the plate. But it's offline. He will score. And it's 1-0.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. That ball looked and sounded like it was shot out of a cannon. Absolutely demolished at 117 miles per hour, which is extremely rare, but I bet he wishes he got just a little more lift on it, because if he would have, it would have gone way out of here.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Booyah! A 3-run dinger. His 11th of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Gavin Lux at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
And another ball.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
That misses. 3 balls and a strike. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
So a man aboard. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. No hits over his last 5 games.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. In the dirt.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
Got him swinging for the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
The throw in, not in time. He's safe.
Wastes no time there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Matt McClain will hit next. Right through there for a strike.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Darvish kicks, delivers. Misses inside, and it's 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that is downstairs. 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. The relay to the plate. Tag. Not in time. He's safe. It's 6-0.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. That does it for you, Darvish, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
a new arm into the game, the righty, Randy Vasquez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Back to the top of the lineup, T.J. Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. That one ripped. Booyah! That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 8-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And now number 49. Two out, space is empty. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Cronenworth makes the grab, and that is that. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now an 8-0 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And our pitcher tonight, Zach Littell.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Some places we go, just some whips we roll. Oh, always we know, just some things we show. Oh, cool hat trick, watch me backspin off the atlas.
That one misses, and that's ball one.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Batting second.
Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Xander Bogaerts in the box now. No balls and a strike. One out, base is empty. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
1-2.
That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swinging a ground ball. Dives, and he can't hang on. He beats the throw, and they come away without an out. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate.
Tatis is so athletic, he probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Littell, a guy that really fills up the strike zone, rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play. That missed by a lot. And 1-1.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days, with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball.
Hayes to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. As a hitter, does knowing that this guy's going to be in the zone, does that make you more aggressive?
Kind of, but you still have to stay on that backside. You got to make sure you get pitch recognition and let your hands work.
Did you ever really need a cue to be more aggressive?
No, I never did, especially when it comes to messing with you.
Wow. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. Manny Machado stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Bogarts at second with 2 down. The pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Man on second, 2 down. Lined, and that's a base hit. Here comes Bogarts around third. The throw in, it's offline. The run comes in. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The 0-1. Swinging a foul out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 outs. High fly ball, right field. Benson moving under this one. Makes the catch, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll move to the second now at Petco Park. It's the Reds 8 and the Padres 1. All set for the start of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Vasquez back to work. De La Cruz with another scorching run of play lately. Next offering is fouled back.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
And that one hammered. That ball's carrying. Booyah! And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now it's Austin Hayes. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hayes, a former All-Star, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts fields it cleanly. The throw to first. One out in the second.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Gavin Lux.
And now it's Gavin Lux. A walk and a run scored his first time. And there's a foul ball. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like the pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Call. Sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
Stevenson.
2 down, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Just missed. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And that one misses up and in. Ball 2. And there's a ball. Ball 4, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swung on, belted. Tatis going back. Booyah! Second home run of the inning for them, and they add a couple more. It's 11-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Randy Vasquez is done, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm
Now
coming on after the break.
Padres,
So they turn to the lefty in this
number
spot,
1.
Yuki Matsui.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First offering and it just misses. And that's down and away.
That's a ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And that's in for a strike. That's in there. It's 2-2.
2-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a good eye there. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Third out, and that ends the frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in San Diego, and now it's Elias Diaz.
The catcher, Elias Diaz.
And that's in there at the knees.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Outside low, and now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
Just
That's
off
the ball.
the inside edge.
2-1.
And that's in for a strike. Towards first, and foul ball. Line drive, and it goes just foul. The 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's
the
close
first
enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And now Yohel Pozo. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. And a strike in there.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Rosario.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Eggy Rosario. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself, Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Reds 11 and the Padres 1. Back here at Petco Park, on to the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Matt McLean. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, these Reds doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They are perfect with runners in scoring position so far. Not a single out made in those spots, so this team is feeling it.
Hee-haw! 2-1.
Next offering upstairs. And a swing and a miss.
Full count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk.
The center fielder,
So the lineup flips over. TJ Friedl now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. That misses the zone. 1-0. And that's in for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Just a mechanically sound throw right there. Great footwork, good transfer, quick release, all those things that you need to do. You don't have to have the highest velocity, but if you can throw it on the money, you can throw out some fast runners.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that's way high, and the count is 2-2. That one just misses.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that
49.
one. And here's the first baseman.
And there's one thing on his mind this at-bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. Out there to center. Bogarts makes his way towards it, pulls it in on the run, and that'll do it. Nobody left for Cincinnati, but they're on autopilot, leading 11-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Alex Call.
Real. Nobody knows how I feel, 'cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1.
Just missed.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Into center and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. First time up was a pop out.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop, Xander Bogart.
2 down, bases empty. So here's Xander Bogaerts now. Reached on an infield single his first time. Bogaerts with some impressive production lately.
No balls. 1 strike.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
2 outs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and a base hit right there.
Up next for the Padres.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1.
Junior.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
One ball, 1 strike.
This one in the dirt. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny.
Here's Manny Machado.
Machado.
RBI single his last time up. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Two on, 2 outs.
1 ball, 2
in the
strikes.
dirt, but kept close. Now a pop-up on the infield. De La Cruz has this one sized up. He's got it. And that is the third out of the inning. Padres leave a pair. They trail by double digits, 11-1.
Who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine.
And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the fourth, Ellie De La Cruz. In for a strike, 0-1.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Merrill hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Going to count 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Just off the outside edge. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. One down, base is empty. Out to short. Bogarts handles the chance. Fires across the diamond, and there's 2 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Gavin Lux.
Now here is Gavin Lux. First pitch misses. Inside, just missed. Nasty pitch right there. And it's 2-1 now. Two down, nobody on. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. On the ground, Bogarts whips it to first, and that is the inning.
Before she hit the block, body grown, full grown, and it's never out of stock. Can you match it? Never met her match it. Talking about some time, but you reaching for the ass.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And that one in the air center field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need
Now
to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Friedel sizes this one up. 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Yohel Pozo, the next up for the Padres. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ground ball scooped up. Ke'Bryan Hayes fires over to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Reds 11 and the Padres 1.
What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? Everything they want, but they won't do. These days people
now
say,
pitching for
We're
the
back,
Padres.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 5th.
50.
Adrian Morejon.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
In now for the Reds, Tyler Stevenson. He has struck out, and he has walked. Outside,
no strikes.
and it's 1-0. Morejon in his 6th season, 26 years old, and he was born in Cuba.
Two and 0.
In for a strike, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Up and in, and that's ball 3. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Back there. Booyah! So he blasts one out the other way. It's 12-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Will Benson. And ball 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that's
That's low,
downstairs.
that's a ball.
And that's ball 2. Movement in the bullpen. Tom Cosgrove getting ready to go. Just missed.
No, that's low. Ball.
There's a strike. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Countable.
Got him swinging.
Well, that splinter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Hayes, not sure what to expect after that first pitch. And another ball. That one misses, and it's 3-0. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Draws the walk there.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. That clips the corner.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation where he needs something on the ground.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Snap throw to first. And he dives back in safely. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. And that skips in the dirt. Hayes, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Tag, and he's out at first. Couldn't get back to the bag. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap, will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Friedel in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings through that one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter, to track.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. The 1-2.
That's the ball.
Fly ball down the line, and a foul ball. That's off the mark. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now the first baseman. Strike on the inside corner. Pitch misses there. 1-1. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Grounds one to short. To second, there's Cronenworth. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 1 for the Reds on the homer. Home half of the 5th coming up. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Eddie Rosario.
Littell back to work. In there at the knees, and that is strike 1.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And it stays fair.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder.
Next for the Padres, Alex Call. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Keeping it real, nobody knows how I feel. Cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own blood, sweat. LLB. I remember him and Jag used to control the parties. And they would let us know when it was the right time to leave. LLM. I ain't even know you.
On the ground, could be 2. There's 1.
That's it.
How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackson.
So the batting order turns over. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. 0 for 2 in this one.
See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 5 innings complete. It's the Reds 12 and the Padres 1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Tom Cosgrove.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
I got something new.
And first offering is fouled off. Bullpen action for the Padres. Ron Marinaccio, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Hayes. Fought off foul. Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the sixth. In the air, right field, and that drops foul.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
One down, base is empty. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Diaz on to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Gavin Lux. And a foul ball. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Two outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The shortstop, Xander Bogart.
Strike one.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take.
This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today. So man aboard. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. sons whose fathers also played the majors.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
And El Nino is stifled for the K. And now it's Manny Machado.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
On the ground to the left. To first, that takes care of Cronenworth. And that is that. Padres leave one. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. Sends it to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
The right fielder, Will Benson.
Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives. Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Popped up right side. Cronenworth snags it for the second out.
The third baseman, number 3, Ke'Bryan
Hayes, getting ready to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That misses. Ball one. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Reds down in order, but don't shed a tear. They're up 12-1.
Give me everything you got. Stripping down in the parking lot. Quiet type, watch him hit the spot. Sneak tip, on talk a lot. Swinging RBI, really breaking in. Home run. You got your eyes on me.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new
Cincinnati.
pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th.
34.
Connor Phillips.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes,
Leading up for
attacking
the
these
Padres,
hitters.
the catcher,
Here's Elias
Elias
Diaz.
Diaz.
And the sweeper is in for a strike. To third. Fair ball.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And at first. And here's the first baseman, Yohel Pozo.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-1. Diaz on at first. Nobody out. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that one is inside. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll touch them all. Home run number 5 on the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 12-3.
Pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So here's the Padres DH, Eddie Rosario. On the ground to third. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex Call.
So a man at first. And now it's going to be Alex Call. 1 for 2. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Here the bottom of the 7th. Check swing, called strike.
1-1. Ball.
That one at the knees for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And here comes
Now
Xander
batting,
Bogaerts.
the shortstop,
3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double.
Bogaerts.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And the throw's offline, safe at third. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
Up next for the Padres,
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 1 for 3.
Junior.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. Up the middle. Over to first. And they take care of Tatis for the out. They limit the damage here. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. 8th inning coming up. This is Reds Baseball on the Show, Ohio. We go to the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. Cosgrove back to work. And the sweeper misses. This to third. Machado throws to first in time. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, TJ Friedel.
Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedel. That one finds the zone. 0-1. That one pushed to the left and foul. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Number 49 with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And now, Elly De La Cruz. He's one of the best players in the game. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The Reds up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. up the middle and a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So they're at the corners now. Austin Hayes, the next to hit. A little bit low.
1-0.
Now snap throw to first.
No,
De La Cruz dives back in safely. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Safe at second, and that was not close. Bogarts throws across the diamond. Out number 3.
It's usually pretty anticlimactic for an inning to end on a foul pop out, but not right here. He ends it in style. Beautiful sliding catch for the 3rd out. That should fire him up.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
So I can sleep.
And he grounds one to the right side. Handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake
Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3 in this one. Phillips, in his rookie season, 23 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. That's to third. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Elias.
2 down, base is empty. So digging in now for San Diego, Elias Diaz. The other way, and foul ball. That one the other way. Gloves it on the dive from his knees. The throw. And they get the out.
That was a great job at doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play. And that ends the inning.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Padres.
It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Robert Suarez.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
So now the DH spot, Gavin Lux.
Gavin Lux.
Late with the swing there.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one ripped right center field. Merrill, long run on his horse. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
That's a good job right there.
The catcher,
you got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
Stevenson.
Tyler Stevenson digs in now. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 14-3.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Benson in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Suarez, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Next one misses. Now 2-0. In the air, left field, call. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So up next, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And that's outside.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the 9th. That one missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Now time called at the plate. And now 2 balls and a strike. That's out to center field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Now pitching for
Back
Cincinnati.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Zach Jackson.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Pozo, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
1-0.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. The bat goes flying.
Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
Here's a 1-2. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Now, Eggy Rosario in there for strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Just a weak fly ball this time. And there are 2 outs.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Nobody knows how I feel, cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own blood, sweat. LLV. Remember him and Jack.
Tapped out in front of the plate. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Reds even this series up at a game apiece.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
14-3 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I gotta get it crackin' like a kill it. In the backyard, chillin' with you. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I just want a buttercream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the pay like a bees. A little tick, a little thick thing, keep it. Got a feel like she shine to Adidas. Ever since a young, I've been a leader. I'm on the pledge of allegiance. Kid to the public, but to me, I'm like, one day, don't see it.
My darling, I've been waiting for your company.